Good day, everyone. So now I will discuss to you the answers for our quiz on adjustment. So what we have here is the given. We have the unadjusted trial balance for December 31, 2030. And we also have here the additional information for our adjustment. So before we finally proceed with answering, so let us read first the requirements. So for the first requirement, we have here, what is the useful life of equipment? So again, dito sa ating problem, ina-assume natin na hindi pa siya nakapag adjusting entry. So, ibig sabihin, dapat i-reflect muna natin itong mga additional information. So again, wala pang ginawang adjusting entry. So first, what is the useful life of the equipment? So yung equipment natin, acquisition cost is 216,000. So again, ito yung amount ng pagkabili ng ating equipment. That is the acquisition cost. And then, meron tayo ditong given accumulated depreciation. Yung accumulated depreciation natin is 43,200. So sabi sa problem, dito sa additional information ng letter B, the equipment was acquired 2 years ago and has no salvage value. So, ibig sabihin kung 2 years ago na ito, so kasali yung year ngayon. So, kung hindi pa to na-reflect or kung hindi pa siya gumawa ng adjusting entry for this year, malamang pang isang year lang to. So 43,000. So ibig sabihin ito yung depreciation expense niya. Depreciation expense or annual depreciation expense. Itong 43,200. So mangyayari para ma-compute natin yung estimated useful life ng ating equipment. Itong 216,000 divide natin yung ating 43,200. No? Ibig sabihin, wait a minute, mangyayari dyan. Ibig sabihin, 5 years yung useful life ng ating depreciable asset. So, answer natin 52 is letter A, 5 years. So, next problem, we have number 53. The journal entry to record the depreciation expense on December 31, 2030 includes, so yung magiging entry natin dito, debit tayo ng depreciation expense. Okay, depreciation expense tayo ng, magkano ba yun? Na-compute natin yung annual, that is 43,000. Ano ba? 43,200. 200, and then credit tayo ng accumulated depreciation of the same amount na 43,200. Okay? So, yan yung entry natin. So, yung answer natin for number 53 is letter A, debit depreciation expense of 43,200. Next, number 54, the adjusting entry on December 31, 2030 for supplies would include A. So, dito para meron tayong typographical error. Kasi nga, okay, balik tayo sa problem. We have here the supplies of 18,000. And sabi sa additional information on letter C, the supplies on hand on December 31 were 4,000. Okay, so kung gagawa natin yung T account, itong ating supplies, we have a debit of magkano nga? 18,000. And then sabi dito sa problem, sa additional information natin, yung supplies on hand na lang natin at December 31, that is 2030, this should be 2030, were 4,000. So, ibig sabihin yan, itong ating T account is merong 4,000 at the end of the year. Ibig sabihin, portion ng ating supplies is na-expense na natin or yun, na-expense na natin. So, 18,000 less 4,000, ibig sabihin, meron tayong 14,000 worth of supplies na na-expense. So, ganun na. Again, meron tayong 18,000 from our unadjusted trial balance. And then, meron tayong on hand. Ibig sabihin, ito yung naiwan at the end of the year, 4,000. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong na-expense na 14,000. Now, yung ating magiging journal entry dito for number 54, so magdi-debit, since yung ginamit natin kanina is, yung ginamit is supplies, therefore asset method, so magiging adjusting entry natin at the end of the year is magdi-debit tayo ng supplies expense, and then mag-credit tayo ng supplies. Kasi nga, yung 18,000, hindi na yung totoo na amount. So, yung totoong amount na dapat is 4,000 yung magre-reflect. So, dapat ma-record natin tong supplies expense na to. So, debit tayo ng supplies expense. That is a 14,000. And then, credit tayo ng supplies of 14,000. Kita pa ba? Okay. So again, ito yung magiging adjusting entry natin. Okay, next number. Or so yung sagot natin for number 54, since wala siya sa options natin, so possible kasi ito yata answer is nasa letter B. Pero since mali yung ating amount, click tayo dito sa answer natin. Debit tayo ng supplies expense 14,000 and credit tayo ng supplies of 14,000. So next, let's proceed with number 55. The adjusting entry on December 31 for insurance would include A. So dito na naman tayo sa insurance. So for our insurance, we have here our given. Ano ba yung given natin? So, yung given natin is prepaid insurance of 12,000. Hindi naman sinabi, okay. Punta tayo sa kanyang additional information. In letter D, the insurance was acquired on May 1, 2030. Okay, so walang sinabi kung hanggang yung duration ng ating insurance. So assume natin possible this is good for a year. Ganun, no? Assume natin na 1 year, good for 1 year itong ating prepaid insurance. So yung amount is 12,000. So, sabi sa additional information, it was acquired May 1 of the current year. So, May 1 of the current year, that is 12,000. Pero, kapag sinabi sa atin, adjusting entry on December 31, syempre, portion ng ating prepaid insurance is ma-expense na yun. Okay? So, kung i-divide natin itong 12,000 by 12 months or 1 year, meron dapat tayong 1,000 per month na prepay o na insurance expense. So, at December 31, again yung prepaid insurance natin hindi na ito totoo kasi nga portion nito is nagamit na. So, paano natin malalaman kung ilang months yung na-incur na natin or nagamit na natin? So, we'll start from May 1 to December 31. So, that is May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That is 8 months. Ibig sabihin, 8 months is na-expense na. Okay? So, again, from May 1 to December 31, that is 8 months or equivalent to 1,000 times natin sa 8 months. Ito na yung na-expense natin. Okay? So, yan. So, yung magiging entry natin, entry na tayo for number 55. Since naka asset method tayo, kasi yung initial entry niyan, ganito. Prepaid insurance of 12,000 and then nag-credit tayo ng cash. Ito yung initial entry. Initial recording natin. So, kapag gumawa tayo ng adjusting entry for this, mangyayari, kasi hindi na ito totoo, itong 12,000, dapat, kasi nga na-expense na yung 8,000 na portion, debit tayo ng insurance expense, and then we credit prepaid insurance. Again, yung amount natin is dina-compute na 8,000. So, have here 8,000 and then credit of 8,000. Okay? So, I hope nagkakaintindihan tayo dito, ano? Okay, so to answer the problem, yung answer natin dito, number 55, is letter C. Credit tayo ng prepaid insurance of 8,000. Again, 55, letter C. Okay, next number. We have number 56. The adjusting entry on December 31 for professional fee would include A. So, dito na naman tayo sa professional fee. So, tingin tayo dito sa amount ng professional fee. We have 300,000. So, since professional fee na yung nakalagay dyan, ibig sabihin, revenue method yung ginamit upon initial recording. So, additional information on letter E, the 300,000 professional fee was received on December 30, 2030, which was a payment for a client for 1 year bookkeeping services. So again, itong 300,000 na ito is good for 1 year na bookkeeping services. Okay? So, na-receive natin yan noong September 30. So, kung magbibilang tayo, ang pagbilang natin, magsisimula tayo sa October 1 to December 31. No? Okay, so, again, ang start nito is October 1. Wait a minute. October 1. October 1 to December 31. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, yung portion ng na-receive natin na 300,000, kasi nga, yung initial entry na ginawa ng bookkeeper is, nag-debit siya ng, again, na naka-receive tayo ng cash. So, cash, and then credit tayo ng professional fee. Ito yung naging initial entry, ha. Initial entry, basta pag sinabi natin initial entry, ito yung entry upon the occurrence of the transaction. So, 300,000 and then credit tayo ng 300,000. Ganito yung naging entry eh. Okay, so move muna natin. Okay. Yan. So, yan yung naging entry natin. So, at the end of the year, hindi naman kasi totoo yung revenue natin na 300,000. Kasi nga, ito good for 1 year ito. Pero, kung pagbabasayan natin yung computation, magsa-start na tayo from October 1 to December 31, which is 3 months. No? So, October, November, December, that is 3 months. So, dapat i-divide natin tong 300 by 12 months para makuha natin yung monthly. So, 300,000 divided by 12, that is 25,000 per month. Ibig sabihin, for December or for 2030, yung totoong revenue lang talaga natin or yung totoong professional fee lang talaga natin is 25,000 times natin ng 3 months. So, 75,000 lang. Ito lang dapat. Pero, yung naka-record is 300,000. So, dapat i-adjust natin yan. So, mangyayari, yung adjusting entry natin, ang mangyayari dito, i-debit natin yung professional fee kasi nga hindi totoo yung 300,000. Dapat 75,000 lang. Okay? So, debit tayo ng professional fee. Wait a minute, lagyan natin ng konting space. Okay? And then, credit tayo ng, okay, ganito. Yung mangyayari is, since hindi naman talaga natin revenue yan, magiging liability natin yan. So, credit tayo ng unearned professional fee. So, yan yung entry natin. So, itong naka-credit na to, this is a liability account. So, para ma-reflect natin yung totoong professional fee, kasi nga yung professional fee lang is 75,000. So, mangyayari, i-deduct natin 300 less 75. So, magkano ba yan? 300 less 75, that is 225,000. So, mangyayari dito, debit tayo ng professional fee 225 and then credit tayo ng unearned professional fee na 225. Again, kapag ganito kasi ginawa natin, yung 300 mababawasan ng 225. So, ang mangyayari, magre-reflect na yung totoong 75,000 na professional fee. And also, may establish natin tong unearned professional fee which is a liability account. So, our answer for number 56 is, that is letter, ano yun? Okay, number 56 is letter D. Okay? Answer is letter D. Credit unearned professional fee of 225,000. Okay, next for number 57, adjusting entry on December 31 for doubtful account would include A. Ito parang medyo magkakaproblema tayo dito. So, sa given natin, meron tayong account receivable of 80,000 and then meron tayong allowance for doubtful accounts of 2,000. So, sa additional information, letter A, 2% of the total account receivable are doubtful of collection. Okay, so kung nagbasa kayo nitong regarding the provision for doubtful accounts, meron kasi tayong tatlong ways to compute our provision for doubtful accounts. Meron tayong tinatawag na based on account receivable, no? Meron din tayong tinatawag na, okay, ano ba yan? Based on account receivable, meron din tayong based on sales or credit sales. And meron din tayong yung aging of receivables. Aging of receivables. Sige. So, sabi lang natin tong dalawa. Okay. So, etong dalawang to, kapag yung doubtful accounts natin, yung provision natin is naka-based on account receivable and aging of receivables, yung makukuha natin na amount, again yung makukuha natin na amount dito is, yun na yung ating allowance for doubtful accounts. Yan na yung allowance for doubtful accounts and paki-take note, ano? Yan, allowance for doubtful accounts na end. Pero kapag naka-based on credit sales, yung ating provision, yung ating pag-estimate. So, yung makukuha natin na amount doon is doubtful accounts expense. So, magbibigay muna ako ng example para hindi kayo nalilito. So, for example, meron tayong AR. AR natin, let's say 100,000. And then, meron tayong sales. Yung sa dalawang muna ibibigay ko itong based on AR and based on credit sales. For example, meron tayong credit sales. Credit sales na, let's say, 200,000. Okay? So, let's say, yung ating provision for doubtful accounts is 2%. For example, 2% of our accounts receivable. So, mangyayari dyan, yung portion or yung 2% ng 100,000, yun na agad yung allowance for doubtful accounts ending. Ending Pero kapag yung 2% is nakabase sa credit sales, yung makukuha nyo is doubtful accounts expense. So, para mas maintindihan nyo, gawa tayo ng T account. No? Gawa tayong T account nitong allowance for doubtful accounts. Kasi dito medyo nalilito yung mga estudyante. So, okay. So, ganito. Again, yung allowance for doubtful accounts is a contra asset account. Ibig sabihin, nasa credit side siya ng ating T account. So, for example, 100,000 that multiply natin. Again, ng 100,000, multiply natin yung ating 0.02 na okay, yung 0.02 natin na provision. So, ibig sabihin, eto, yung amount natin, hindi pala dito dapat. So, dapat dito siya sa end. Ito yung presentation. Ganito yung presentation niya. Again kapag naka-base yung ating provision sa accounts receivable na 100,000, yung sagot, dito na siya pupunta. Allowance for doubtful accounts ending. Siya na yung final amount. Pero kapag sinabi natin based on credit sales, so doubtful accounts expense siya. Mangyayari, dito siya pupunta sa ating sa gitna. So kasi ang entry natin dyan, debit tayo ng doubtful accounts expense, credit tayo ng AFDA. So mangyayari dyan, 200,000, 1, 2, 3, times natin sa 2%, so that is 4,000. So, again, yung sa presentation lang natin, para mas maintindihan nyo. Doubtful accounts expense, dito siya sa loob ng AFDA. Pero pag based on accounts receivable, siya na yung end. Ito na agad yung mapupunta sa ating unadjusted trial balance. So, based sa given, masyadong tayong maraming pinagsasabi. Okay, based dito sa given, meron tayong 2,000. Pero, kung titingnan natin sa ating additional information, 2% lang daw ng accounts receivable are doubtful of collection. So, magkano ba yung 2% ng 80,000? So, 2% ng 80,000 is 1,600. Okay, 1,600. Again, gaya na sinabi ko kanina, kapag naka-base sa account receivable, dapat yun ay agad yung allowance for doubtful accounts. Pero dito, meron tayong 2,000. So, ibig sabihin, sobra ng magkano? Sobra ng 400. So, dapat ibabawas natin yan or babawasan natin yan. So, mangyayari, debit tayo ng allowance for doubtful accounts of, kasi nga yung naka-record 2,000, so babawasan natin yan ng 400. Okay. Okay, so based din naman sa ating options, wala dito yung tamang sagot. Kasi dapat credit natin yung doubtful account expense. Pero hindi natin pwede i-credit kasi nga, wala naman siya dito sa given. Again, no, wala tayong amount for doubtful accounts expense. So, possible, meron talagang mali dito sa given. So, i-treat natin to as bonus. Pero, again, sobra yung amount ng na-record na AFDA. So, babawasan dapat natin yan. So, hindi tayo makapag-credit ng kung ano, or pwede naman siguro, instead of expense, dapat magtatanggal tayo ng expense. Kasi, ano na to next, parang may mali talaga Hindi kasi natin pwedeng i-credit yung capital. So, leave na lang natin to kasi nakakalito siya. Kasi nga, merong parang problema yung ating given. Okay? So, proceed tayo. Next is number 50. Saan ba tayo? Number 58. The adjusting entry on December 31 for rent. Okay. So, for rent, we have a given of, meron tayong given na 120,200. So, since meron tayong account title na rent expense, ibig sabihin, expense method yung ginamit. So, yung initial entry upon the occurrence of the transaction is nag-debit ng rent expense and then nag-credit ng cash. Okay, so that is 120,200. So, ganito yung entry, or ganito yung nangyari sa ating initial entry or initial recording. Ngayon, punta tayo sa additional information. Letter F, the rent expense of 120,200 paid by the entity to the lessor covers the months of September 1, 2030 to January 31, 2031. So that is from September to January. So, September 1 to January 31. So, kung i-compute natin yan, wait a minute. Kung-compute natin yan, ilang months ba yan? So, September, October, November, December, January. So, that is good for 5 months. So, itong 120,200 na to, good for 5 months. So, i-divide natin yan by 5 months. Ibig sabihin, 120,200 divided by 5 months, 24,040 pesos yung ating monthly. So, at December 31, portion itong ating rent expense, o itong rent expense na nandito, hindi naman talaga to totoo. Kasi nga, yung nagamit pa lang natin is from September to December 31. Ganun, December 31 lang. Kasi doon tayo gumagawa ng ating adjusting entries. So, ilang months ba to? September, October, November, December. That is 4 months. Ibig sabihin, 4 months lang yung na-expense, hindi 5 months. So, dapat ma-adjust natin to. So, ilan ba magkano ba yung 4 months? So, again, yung ating monthly times natin or multiply natin by 4, that is 96,160. So again, hindi totoo na 120,200 yung expense natin. Dapat 96,160 lang yan. So dapat adjust natin. So yung magiging journal entry natin, establish natin yung asset portion. Kasi nga, meron parang hindi nagagamit na portion ng rent. And then, yung rent expense natin, dapat mabawasan yan kasi hindi yan totoo. So, ibig sabihin, kung eto yung gamit na natin, yung remaining na lang, 120,200. Bawas natin yung 96,160. Ibig sabihin, meron pa tayong naiwan na 24,040. So, yun yung ilalagay natin dito. 24,040 pesos. So, ito yung journal entry natin for number 58. So, answer natin is letter D, debit prepaid rent of 24,040. So, hopefully, nagkaintindihan tayo at naintindihan nyo yung ating presentation, yung ating explanation. Kung meron kayong mga questions, clarifications, feel free to comment or chat nyo lang sa GC yung mga questions nyo. So, again, thank you and God bless you all.